Darjeeling Himalayan Railways, known as the gem of mountain railways in India, built between 1879 and 1881, is of a world-class tourist attraction. Situated at 6,812 feet or 2,200 meters above main sea level, Darjeeling continues to serve its passengers since the British period of time. During World War II, Darjeeling Himalayan Railways transported military supplies to the camp around Darjeeling and Ghum. After independence of India in 1947, Darjeeling became the part of West Bengal. Colonial town of Darjeeling was designed for a population of 10,000 only. The town continued to grow as a tourist destination, becoming known as Queen of Hills. The Nepalese are rich in folk culture. Mahakal Temple, a sacred Hindu temple located in Darjeeling itself, stands historical spot throughout. This temple is a much revered and visited religious shrine of the area, and this is Darjeeling Himalayan Railways, the pioneer of the majestic mountain railways. A round trip of steam joyride between Darjeeling and Ghum via Batasya Loop, which we will be covering later on, starts its journey in the subcontinent of India. No other places could have been that better, like West Bengal's Darjeeling district, to offer this incredible journey. On the scheduled time, the train departs from Darjeeling towards its first halt, Batasya Loop. The tourists who love steam engines mostly prefer to travel in this vintage British-built B-class steam locomotives. During the journey, people enjoy the scenic beauty of Darjeeling Hills, and in an hour they reach the Batasya Loop. Batasya Loop, built in 1919 to lower the gradient of ascent of the Darjeeling Himalayan Railways, and in the middle of it, it is also a memorial of the Gorkha soldiers of the Indian Army who sacrificed their lives after the independence in 1947. 6 diesel locomotives and a handful number of steam locomotives handle most of their scheduled services from Darjeeling to Ghum. The loop has a panoramic view of Darjeeling with Kanchenjunga and the snow-capped mountains in the background. Crossing the famous Ghum monastery with minimal acceleration, slowly the train travels towards its last joyride destination. Covering 4.6 kilometers of distance, tourists enjoy breathtaking sceneries all around. Ghum is a small hilly neighborhood in the Darjeeling Himalayan region. Ghum railway station of the Darjeeling Himalayan Railways is the highest railway station in India, situated at an altitude of 2258 meters above main sea level. The station building includes a first floor museum with layer exhibits in the old goods yard. The Darjeeling Himalayan Railways and its assets, including the stations, lines, and vehicles owned by the Government of India and entrusted to the Ministry of Railways. Several programs, divisions, and Department of Indian Railways are responsible for operating, maintaining, and repairing the Darjeeling Himalayan Railways. UNESCO World Heritage Darjeeling Himalayan Railways has been preserved and looked after by the Government of India, and it is protected by the 1989 Railway Act. So far, the city and its people has changed, yet the Darjeeling Himalayan Railways still remains the same, preserving its rich history in Darjeeling.